Kevin was turning 16 3 days before his birthday. We went to the dealership and he picked the orange four-wheeler. My family, they have a lot of ATVs, motorcycles, racers. That's what my kids call fun. In July 2023, I was working from home doing nails and I got the call from my husband and he said that Kevin has a little accident.
I was driving on a street near my house. I had some pretty dark goggles on and I didn't see a pothole. My first reaction was to avoid the tree. The back wheel got caught on the tree. I went flying off of the ATV and I landed on my back with my arm pinned. In an instant, a lot changed.
Kevin's injury is unique to brachial plexus pathology in that he had a significant stretch of the nerves, an area called the brachial plexus that comes out of the neck and then goes down and supplies muscles and sensation all the way down the upper extremity, from the shoulders down to the tips of the fingers.
Brachial plexus injuries can be devastating injuries that impact somebody's ability to go on with their life the way that it was before the injury.
Even for the simple things, he wasn't able to do it. He was asking me to helping him to put the shirt on, even his shoes. It was real hard for him.
I was worried that I would never be able to use my arm again.
UT Southwestern and Children's Health, as partners in caring for these complex conditions, is uniquely positioned because we have an entire team of experts surrounding this care.
In Kevin's case, when he came to see us at about the 6 to 7 month mark, there was no evidence of motion as far as being able to raise the wrist, raise the fingers, and raise the thumb. We knew we needed to start planning for surgical intervention.
When Dr. Cheng told me that there was a way to fix my arm, I was relieved. I almost felt like crying.
Nerve transfers at this level are very uncommon. We're one of only 1 or 2 sites within the entire southwestern United States region that does this kind of work routinely and to a very high level.
In these cases, it helps to have 2 specialized surgeons so that we can be meticulous as well as efficient in the operating room.
The body has an amazing amount of redundancy and resiliency. One of the nerves specifically that we borrow from is the nerve that controls the flexion of the individual fingers. We take away 50% of that nerve supply, and then we move that over to the nerve that extends the fingers and the thumb. And that nerve, after it's moved, learns how to do its new function independent of the nerve that used to do the old motion.
Brachial plexus surgery is the epitome of delayed gratification. We will often have to wait at least another 9 to 12 months to see the results. For Kevin, we were able to also do a different surgery in addition to the nerve transfer, and that was to transfer a tendon as well to help augment and restore some wrist motion. And so for him, he actually started the recovery process very quickly. Within 1 to 2 months, he was already back in therapy.
We're trying to test out the new splint that I just made, the dynamic radial orthoses. I gave him the Rubik's Cube just to see if he could turn it a little bit. He actually achieved solving the Rubik's Cube probably within 12 seconds or so. Kevin and I worked together about 10 months. He was very dedicated to doing as much as possible to get that hand to recover.
It was amazing seeing my son moving his arm, wrist, and fingers for the first time after 2 years. I don't have words to express myself. All the team, for me, they are angels.
Recently, I've learned that Kevin has become an electrician, and it's very exciting because not only did he recover, but he's at an optimum level to use his hands.
There's no greater testament to the value of what we're doing. He uses his hand for his livelihood, so I can't even express how gratifying that is to know that that's the impact that this work has.
It's been a long journey and my future is finally looking bright.